Welcome back in, everyone. So breaking news right now at this hour. You're looking live here at two news conferences underway. Matthew Miller at our State Department briefing reporters here in the United States in D.C. and also in Tel Aviv. We just heard from Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister, moments ago about a call to support Israel as they say this is a fight with enemies of the civilization as they go in to try and eradicate Hamas. I want to welcome in now Ambassador Danny Danon, member of Israel's Knesset and former ambassador for Israel to the United Nations. Sir, it's good to have you in. I want to get your reaction to what we've been hearing. I know you were probably listening in to Prime Minister Netanyahu and some of the questioning that he endured after his speech. You know, we've heard from the Biden administration and the UN about the civilians on the ground and the need for humanitarian aid. How is that message being, played out in what is really an information war? Because now we're seeing reporters echo that. And I felt like Netanyahu was trying to focus this on the barbarians and the casualties that they inflicted, that he almost felt like that was being not brought to the center here.
Bianca, all day long we hear about the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. And we ask ourselves, what about our humanitarian crisis? What about the kidnapped Israelis? We're talking about 30 babies, families, elderly. What about the 1,400 victims? So with all due respect, we haven't forgotten what happened here 3 weeks ago, and we are determined to finish the job this time, to defeat Hamas. It's going to be a long-term, it's not going to be a short operation. So we will try to minimize the casualties to our forces and to the civilians. Hamas will try to do exactly the opposite.
Yes.
We're not talking about a quick operation.
We're looking at sort of the political side of this, while in tandem there's also the military side where they've taken out terrorist hubs and there is work to eradicate Hamas. A testy exchange we saw at the State Department, Danny, because there was, internet was blocked out on Friday, as you know, as IDF went in, but there was pressure to restore that. Do you feel like the U.S. is taking away some of the leverage that, forces have there? And in a way, this mixed messaging that is coming out of the Biden administration is almost, to a detriment of Israel and a boon to Iran. We heard Netanyahu come right out and say this is Iran proxies here. Very strong words here.
We respect the strong friendship and the strong bond with the U.S., but we will take the decisions that are important for our troops and our people. We saw that nobody is here to protect us. We have to protect ourselves. And that is why when we need to take the internet down, we will do it again if we decide that's the right thing to do. And also when we'll continue with the operation, we'll always look at what is important for achieving the goal. And the goal is defeating Hamas. In the past, we saw so many times pressure coming from the U.S. I remember when Secretary Kerry was pushing Netanyahu to accept a ceasefire with Hamas in 2014. All of those mistakes, we are not going to repeat them again.
Benjamin Netanyahu talked about the safe zone that is in the southern part of Gaza, that no civilian, he says, has to die if Hamas would just let them go there. And also, again, calling for Hamas to release the terrorists. We know there are Israelis, there are Americans, there are citizens from around the world right now in peril. And Hamas, all they have to do is let them go. Do you have any optimism about the negotiations? There are some reports in Qatar that maybe they're not even speaking directly to the right people who could secure their release. What are you hearing about the hostages today at this hour, Danny?
So first of all, Bianca, an hour ago, we received a very good news that our troops were able to release one hostage. She's back home with her family. It was a complicated operation, and we are grateful for that. At the same time, we are continuing to negotiate, to apply pressure. We will do whatever it takes to bring our boys and girls back home. It's not going to be in one day, but we are pushing in that direction.
That was wonderful news. We did report it here. I have about 30 seconds, sir. I just want to give you the final thoughts here. Obviously, it's important that Netanyahu goes out and addresses the nation. As you know, that this is an information war playing out, and it seems like Israel, with some of the international media, has to sort of justify its mission here. Do you continue to see that becoming a problem for him politically as well? What are your thoughts here with about 30 seconds left, Ambassador?
So we are grateful for the support we receive from many of our allies. but we ask them to understand that they need to stick with us all the way. It's not going to be a short operation, so the real friendship will be tested in a few weeks. So that goes to the US and other allies. Give us the time necessary to finish the job this time.
Ambassador Danny Danon, appreciate your comments today on reacting to the breaking news in Tel Aviv and also at our State Department. Obviously, there are a lot of moving parts here when it comes to hostage negotiators and also the moving front on the IDF. Appreciate your time, sir. It's a pleasure to have you in with us today on Newsline.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.